Welcome to another edition of Sunday League Football with the West Harham Dragons. This week we see the Reds make the mammoth drive down to West Tivoli Recreation Ground, the theatre of dreams, as we look to register back-to-back victories against current bottom of the pile West Tytherley FC in the Salisbury District Division 1 League. As always, big shout out to our sponsors Palmer's Papers. Lining up in goal for the Reds this week then is Luke Philpotts. At centre-back we're unchanged with Big Jono and Ryan Jones. Barkley returns after his suspension at left-back and Bartlett moves across to right-back. In the centre of midfield we see Burden make his first start of the season alongside senior player Jamie Ritchie. Jack Roberts at left midfield and Johnny Mugridge at right midfield, and up top Jordan Matthews and Michael Glasson. On the sideline then, two of the best haircuts in Wiltshire, the modern day Chuckle brothers Cray and Jack. Same formation as last week, but 4 changes to the starting lineup this week. Really young side starting today. On the bench we've got Chrissy Harris, Joel Denyer taking a turn on the bench, Elliot Smith searching for his first start of the season, and party boy Harry Denyer. Only 4 subs today because Tyler Brockway can't handle his beer. West Tivoli, the home team in green, get us kicked off. West Harnham in our usual red. No history between these two teams. They competed in Division 1 last year, we were in Division 2. We do know that they've played 2, lost 2 in the league this year, currently sit bottom of the table. West Harnham on the ball then through Johnny Mugridge on the right. He comes inside to Burden, who finds Jamie Ritchie, looks up, sends a searching ball out to the left to find Jack Roberts. Jack Roberts does well to bring that down, takes a look up, puts it into the danger area. Jordan Matthews challenging and confusion between the goalkeeper and defender there, and West Harnham are 1-0 up on 30 seconds. Let's take another look at this goal. Great ball in by Jack Roberts. Jordan Matthews does brilliantly there to challenge and take advantage of the poor goalkeeping, and West Harnham are 1 up early doors. West Tivoli get us back underway then, and they're caught in possession in the middle by Charlie Burden. He finds Michael Glasson, who comes inside to Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews works some space from his defender, has a pop, and the keeper's able to react quickly to prevent Charlie Burden from putting West Harnham 2-0 in front. Harnham back on the ball now through Derek Barkley, who comes inside to find Jamie Ritchie. Jamie Ritchie comes out to find Jack Roberts, who comes back inside to find Burden. Burden sends the ball out right, and some great one-touch football between Mugridge and Matthews unleashes Lee Bartlett. One-touch cross, Michael Glasson goal at his mercy, and he's put the ball wide, but perhaps saved there by the Lions flag as he's called offside, and it wouldn't have counted anyway. Jones wins the long ball over, and it's picked up in the middle by Johnny Mugridge. He loses out to the Tivoli number 5, who has a cheeky attempt, and it's just yards wide. Not a bad effort, son. Barkley with the long ball upfield towards Michael Glasson. He loses out to the defender, but Burden picks up the second ball and plays Jordan Matthews. Matthews with a cheeky poke through. The defender gets a touch. Burden's able to recover back in towards Glasson, who sends it high and wide. No offside flag or excuses this time for him. Gotta be hitting the target there. West Harnham back on the ball now with Ryan Jones, who sends another ball forward towards Charlie Burden. Charlie Burden loses out, and it's a bit scrappy in the centre here as Johnny Mugridge works hard to recover the ball back for West Harnham. It eventually finds itself out at Jordan Matthews out on the right. He does brilliantly here to sail 2 defenders, make some great yards and play the ball out. Back to Michael Glasson, the flag stayed down, Charlie Burden's in the centre to meet it. Great composure to put West Harnham 2-0 in front, 16 minutes gone. Johnny Mugridge with some brilliant battling football to win the ball back for West Harnham. Let's take another look at that goal. Jordan Matthews brilliantly carving open the defence here with those 3 touches. He finds Glasson out on the right. Good first time cross for his 5th assist of the season to find Charlie Burden, who makes no mistake with that finish. West Harnham back on the attack then as Jack Roberts is brought down on the edge of the area. Despite claiming to spend hours in the gym, he's gone over rather easily there. He stands over this free kick with Jamie Ritchie. Ritchie runs up, but Roberts is the one that strikes it. It's just wide of the post. Not a bad effort. Get back on the weights. Harnham with a throw in deep inside their own half now as Matthews loses out, but is fortunate to pick it back up and come inside to Burden. Burden comes inside to Ritchie, who tries one left. It's won by the defender. Glasson picks the ball up, dinks it over his man. He's unlucky not to create more of an opportunity, but we've still got the ball as he comes inside to Burden and back out to Roberts. Roberts with some brilliant footwork there, but the defender gets back in and the attack is ended. Tivoli on the attack this time as the ball sent over by their number 5. Defence caught square, 10 still got some work to do. He has a strike and it ricochets just off the post. Unlucky there. Harnham with a throw in deep inside their left hand corner now as Barkley comes back into Burden. The back pass is poor though and the number 10 picks it up, has a shot and it's just inches wide of the post. Now unfortunately at this point we've made an absolute schoolboy error with the memory card for the camcorder.
Something's coming on the camera. Boys. Something's showing on the camera, Denzi. 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 Harry. 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 Come here, something's on the camera, come here.
Yes, Chrissy, that's the card reaching its memory limit, and when the lads finally help him out, we've missed 8 minutes of the game. In that time, Tivoli have won a penalty, the number 10s put it in the net, and they're 2-1 down now, back in the game, and this footage brings us to the end of the first half. So as we kick off the second half, we see Johnny Mugridge coming off and replaced by Joel Denyer. West Harham switched to a 4-5-1, not so much for a defensive purpose, more so we can play more football and dominate the middle of the park. A bit too many balls going long in the first half. Let's see how that changes the game. West Harham corner then as Glasson sends it in. Jono tries to meet it. He meets the defender instead. Unlucky, just a second too late there. Great ball into the box by Michael Glasson. West Harham with a free kick now, sent in by Jamie Ritchie. Jordan Matthews misses out. Charlie Burden looks to recover on the edge of the box and does brilliantly to do so. Sends it back in, missed by Jamie, but Ryan Jones picks the ball up, has a strike, takes a deflection, and unlucky not to beat the keeper there at his near post. Corner sent back in by Glasson. It's one at the near post and comes back out to Michael Glasson, who puts the ball across. It's missed by everyone, and West Tivoli look to get the ball clear. Joel Denyer's able to intercept there though. He runs forward with the ball, has a strike, another deflection and another West Harham corner. Some early pressure in the second half now from West Harham. Another corner sent in by Glasson, but this time it's easy for the keeper. Ball sent out left by Jamie Ritchie towards Jordan Matthews. Defender wins, but Matthews is able to recover. He accelerates past his man, has a strike, and the camera fails to move in time, but that's gone straight into the bottom left-hand corner. Brilliant goal, 59 minutes gone. West Harham 3-1 up. Matthews now back on the attack for West Harham as he does superbly to hold his man off, turn him inside out to find Joel Denyer. He looks in to find Michael Glasson. Glasson has a strike and it's just off of the post, and Burden with a rebound, and that's defended well by Tivoli too. They're doing valiantly now, just chucking themselves in the way of these shots, having to withstand early pressure in this second half as they try to clear their lines. Jamie Ritchie nicks in, he opens himself up for a shot, and that one curls just into the keeper. Tivoli on the ball now as Lee Bartlett nicks in to win back possession for West Harham and find Charlie Burden. Charlie Burden sends one in towards Jordan Matthews. It's won by the defender and he's picked back up by Charlie Burden. Little 1-2 with Matthews. He's brought down on the edge of the area. It's a fair challenge though. He stays down. Tivoli want us to put the ball out. We decide we want to carry on. Jamie Ritchie picks the ball up, has a strike. It's off the crossbar and then the keeper and trickles into the back of the net. A little bit controversial there from West Harham, but you've got to play to the referee's whistle. Let's take another look at this brilliant strike from Jamie Ritchie. Has a look up. Great strike. It beats the keeper onto the crossbar and back off the keeper's shoulder before finding the net. 4-1 West Harham, 69 minutes gone. And with that, the impressive Charlie Burden comes off. He's had a great first full league debut for Harnham here. He's replaced by another youngster in Elliott Smith, who looks to record his first minutes of the season. Corner now for West Harham as Glasson sends it into the box. It's met by Ryan Jones, who's in acres of space and should really be hitting the target there from that opportunity. Tivoli throw in now as Joel Denyer intercepts and it's back at the Tivoli defence. They try to clear, Barkley presses well, Jordan Matthews reacts quickest to that deflection. He has a chance to complete his hat-trick and he makes absolutely no mistake. It's his second hat-trick in 2 weeks as West Harham go 2-1 up on 75 minutes. Real striker's instinct to react to that ball quickest and then bury the ball in the bottom right hand corner. Great goal. And with that, Jack Roberts is coming off and being replaced by fan favourite Chrissy Harris. Good game for Jack Roberts today, first full start of the season, another assist from him, good contribution. West Harham back on the ball now with Elliott Smith in the centre. He comes central again to Jamie Ritchie, who comes right to Joel Denyer. Joel Denyer surges forward with the ball, nutmegs the defender but's unable to get the ball out of his feet. Finally does though with a great through ball to Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews tries to beat the keeper at his near post, and the keeper's made a good save and it's gone over. Bartlett on the ball for West Harham now as he comes inside to Chrissy Harris. Chrissy Harris with a one-touch pass out to Barkley, who beats his man and plays it forward to Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews with a clever 1-2 with Lee Bartlett as he sends it back into the box. Bartlett with not enough purchase, but Elliott Smith there mopping up on the rebound. West Harham score late in the game to go 6-1 up. Chrissy Harris has enjoyed that one. Great counter-attacking football by West Harham once again. Barkley does really well here to keep hold of the ball, and this clever 1-2 between Matthews and Bartlett, so difficult to defend against. Good ball across from Matthews. Bartlett unlucky not to finish the move that he started, and Elliott Smith there with a composed finish, mopping up the rebound. Goal kick from Phil Potts there, won by the Tivoli midfielder, but cleared once again by Ryan Jones. The loose ball's picked up by Jordan Matthews and he holds his man off well and comes inside to Chrissy Harris. Chrissy Harris out to Lee Bartlett, who plays a long ball down the line for Derek Barkley. Derek Barkley finds a pace bomb from nowhere. Great ball across into the box. We zoom in instead of out, and Glassen's there to add a 7th for West Harham in the 90th minute. There's still time though for this absolute treat of a miss here from Tivoli number 15. Final kick of the game. High, wide and not at all handsome, and it finishes 7-1 to West Harham. Another very strong performance from the Dragons today then. Back-to-back victories in the league. Let's see what that does to the table. Still in third place behind Alderbury and Derriton, but a shock result this weekend as Barford picked up a great victory away from home at Derriton. Danny's Bar with a really strong 8-1 against Faldene. We've got Faldene next week. We're the only team that Faldene have beat this season. If you've got nothing on next Sunday, get yourself up the slope.